What? And welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix in the TFR F1 League. We are at the moment in the middle of a crisis with contracts, so if you hear any conversation about a random contract, don't worry. Just... yeah, I probably shouldn't be, but you know. Wait, where is this?
Give us some track details. Can you do talk? Can you do talk?
Sorry, yeah, I'm just... there, just the basic maths. Right.
Say some track
We
details.
are ready for qualifying here around the Sakir circuit under the lights as we have the first driver going out on the grid. And that is Toby, and it looked like he's just hit the wall there, even though he hasn't. But the first driver will be out is Finn RTL onto the circuit. So, I'm expecting the pole time for here to be a low 125 from one of the quicker drivers in the field. So, for the... I'll just stop saying the word so because Finn had a go at me last time for saying so. So I'm not going to say so anymore. So. so. No. Yeah, so we are here in this... I just said so again, didn't I? Okay, right. Take one, take two, take action, right. We are here in the Sakia Grand Prix around the... what? We're in Sakia around the Bahrain International Circuit. We are here joined by absolutely nobody, so I'm here alone, but I do have a person in my ear just to let me know any results that are happening across the circuit. If there's any incidents or now I don't see, we will be able to watch. So we are on board with Finn going on to the first lap for qualifying around the circuit, and we will follow Finn for his first lap around the Sakia, probably my favourite and probably my fastest circuit around, my fastest track, as he breaks around the 100 just before the 100-metre board here. Lovely and tight entry. Just can he ride the curb nicely? A little bit. He could have gone a little bit closer to the curb there. Very, very easy. It's very, very hard to invalidate there. He gets a slipstream off. Z-Man takes a very wide entry, to just swoop into the inside. Takes into the fast, right to the left-hander now. Lift onto the brake, into a fast acceleration zone, down to this tight hairpin. Very, very deep. That will lose him a solid 3/10 there, probably. Going down to lock-up corner. Can he get the braking point here? Yes. Can he take it tight? He does take it tight. Can he get a good exit? Just a little bit, probably slow on the power there. So, as we head down to probably my least favourite corner on the circuit, this fast left-hander going on straight onto the power, going up to probably the auto-spin curb. If he takes it too close, taking a very wide entry there. Nice on the brakes, way too far away from the curb there. And down the back straight. No slipstream here because of the car ahead, but Defestimu doesn't get out of the way, and that's gonna ruin Finn's time, and that is Defestimu probably going to get a penalty for blocking, and Finn is definitely going to record that. So that is Defestimu going to definitely get a penalty after the race, as the next person across the line will probably be the Mercedes of Toby. Toby comes across the line with a 1:26.0. So that is a decent time for a bank lap for Toby. Did I say a low 125? We can see a 125.6 maybe. or one of the drivers. Maybe it's like someone like Square or Tadpole or someone like that. We're just gonna invite. There we go. My little person in my ear. There we go. Oh, and that is Z-Man out of the session, surely. Oh no, he's not out, but he has got wing damage, and that is a very poor entry there by Z-Man. And I don't know who next is going to be across the line. Let's see who that is. I think that's Tadpole maybe. It's one of the Hasses. It's Crispy. Crispy, on his flying lap, comes out of the exit. A little bit slow on the power there, but it doesn't really matter about the exit. It's about this final exit. If you can get this final exit clued up, he will get a good lap in. Very nice on the power. A little bit of slip of the rear, but that rear just helped him get more rotation in the car. And across the line with a 1:26.3. Not the greatest time there for Crispy. I know he can definitely go a lot quicker than that. Square, obviously a 1:25.6, as I said. Probably Pole will probably be a 1:25.6, but maybe he can improve on that with his next time. So the next driver to come across the line will be the other Mercedes, and the other Mercedes. Oh no, what's his name? Tadpole not doing very great here, but he is in the mediums, so. That is fair enough. Maybe we did make a mistake because I've seen Tadpole go a lot quicker on his mediums before. So I need to stop saying so. I don't know why I keep saying so. Sorry if I keep saying so. This track is just been driven actually, well not just driven, but like about 3 races ago in real life. We raced around here or in the desert, and I'm pretty sure Lewis won it? I can't remember now. I think he did. I can't remember, to be honest. It was so long ago, even though it was only about 6 weeks ago. But, you know. Here we go. American Shep on his flying lap. We'll watch Shep on his flying lap in the Alfa Romeo. He heads down towards this probably my favourite corner on the circuit. Lovely on the brakes. Can he hook up the corner very nicely? Nice entry. Nice exit. Takes the curb perfectly. But does get a little bit sail slapping there, and that is probably going to win his lap. So, I need to stop saying so, and I don't know why I keep saying so. Bass is on his final lap. We'll watch the rest of Bass's lap. Bass goes purple in the first sector. One with a 27, but that probably glitched with again. He heads down into the nice, long shaven hairpin. Down onto this little small straight in towards lock-up corner that no one likes on this game because you can't get the rotation in the car right if you're on a controller, so yeah. If we this is a very this isn't the closest qualifying session at the moment, with Square out with the lead by about 4/10, so yeah, I can't really see anybody putting a challenge to him apart from Corey or maybe someone like Tadpole. If Tadpole gets on them softs, I'm pretty sure he can mount a challenge to Square. Corey, and that's someone going a bit quicker there, and that's Ollie, I'm pretty sure. No, that's not Ollie. Who is it? Let's try to find who that was. I'm pretty sure that was Bass that goes and puts it into 3rd position. Nice lap by Bass there, a 1:26.3. Just puts him ahead of Crispy, so... Oh yeah, if I keep saying Crispy, it's because Crispy is on his alt account at the moment. So... Oh god, for God's sake, why do I keep saying it? It's Thermal JD, the person who races with TRL Limitless sometimes, goes on to his flying lap. He heads down towards turn 4, probably one of the overtaking spots on this track. He heads over the curb, into the fast right-hander, into the fast left-hander, down towards the hairpin. He takes the hairpin very wide into the closing stage, and I'm pretty sure we now have someone to join me in the comms box.
Yeah,
DJ. Sort of. You're going to be my little...
point things out, you know what I'm talking about.
Bird on my shoulder, with that. Pointing things out, yeah. Thermal JD on a very clean lap here. This could mount some pressure onto Salt. If he could get this into a 1.44, he's going to be close for this top spot here. JD flying, getting a lovely toe from Finn. Finn gets out of the way. He gives his teammate the toe. That is going to give JD the perfect run out of the last corner. Under the 122, 123. It's going to be 124, 125.5, and that's going to put him on pole position by 1/10 of a second.
Outrage
And
just
that toe
invalidated.
helped him loads there. As we hear, Alred has invalidated on the last corner.
no.
That is a big shame.
He ran wide, which should have been
126.6.
validated.
That's not great. That isn't great. As we will go on with Toby, as if Toby's on the lap. Yeah, Toby's on the lap. It's going slower at the moment, so we're not going to watch him. We're going to watch the rest of Square's lap, and then probably hop back with the other Ferrari. No, we'll probably hop back with thingy. Tadpole. Sorry, my brain just went blank. As Square is 3 tenths up on his time, he's surely going to beat JD here. He goes a little bit wider there, though. Is he on mediums? No, he's on softs. I don't know. Sorry, was that a voice crack there? Jesus. He heads into the final corner. Can he get a good exit? Lovely exit. Rides the curb right down towards the end of it. And it's going to go across the line with a 125.3. As I said, a low 125. Maybe a high 124 we could see here.
Toby's just dove into the pits.
Toby has dived into the pits. Probably was down in his time quite a bit. So we'll go on with Crispy. He's 1/10 up on his 1.5 tenths up on his time here. So if he can improve quite a little bit, he will go ahead of Bass into P4, which I'm pretty sure Crispy will be very happy with the P4 start here. He takes the entry right very wide. Lovely. Oh, he goes across the curb and invalidates. Ollie validated. Which is a shame.
Tadpole, I believe, just gone 7
Tadpole is
tenths
7 tenths up on his time. Riding the curb there. Only 7 tenths up on a 27.2 though. Which this isn't going to be a greatest lap, to be honest, by Tadpole. So he goes towards the final thing. It's going to be a 125 though. No, 126.1. That does put him 4th position. Which is okay, but I'm seeing Tadpole do 128s, 125.8.
Thermal White's
so
the second up this time.
Into that P3. We'll go with Thermal White, which is on a 127.2. So this could mount a challenge towards Tadpole's time and put in Thermal White into P4. He comes across the line with a 126.0, and that mounts a challenge to Toby. So close. So close. That is under a 100th of a second there.
Crispy had less than a 10th up on his time.
0.08 off Toby there. That was a very close time. He heads in to lock up corner Tadpole, but he's not doing a lap. We'll go on board with what's his name? Crispy.
Crispy's on a lap and he was just less than a 10th up on his time. And now he's just under 2 tenths.
To 1.7. He gained a lot of time there. He gets on a very nice exit there, actually. He goes down towards the final corner. Can he get a good exit off this final corner, which is a very hard corner to hook up? It looks quite an easy corner, but it's very off camber on the exit. So he goes across the line with a 126.1. Only throws him on P6 though.
We have Corey Marshall on a lap.
I'll go with Corey Marshall, which is probably one of the faster drivers in the league. Can he get this?
This is his first lap, I believe.
First leg bump. This is his first lap. Yeah. Has Finn got his lap together yet? We'll go on board with Finn for the rest of his lap, just to see where he can bring this. But he nearly loses it on the auto spin curb there, which is a big shame because that would have been, if he'd have got a little bit there, that would have been to the 104s into that second sector, which would have been comfortable for him. But he goes into 105 zeros. It's okay. He can get a good exit.
BRT Square's just standing
his only lap. He goes across the line with a 126.2, puts him to P8, and Square has gone across the line with a 125.2. But DeChilla has thrown himself up into P2. He's down this time, and Thermal JD I think's just gone into a lap. So we'll go on board with who was on at the time. I think Crispy isn't he? Yes.
I'm not sure.
Crispy. No. Who was it? Just who was on the time? I don't even know who it was. We were just watching someone. Oh, Corey Marshall.
Yeah, Corey Marshall.
He's just pit though. It doesn't look like Corey's going to get a time in.
Yeah, I don't.
And if he does, it's going to be very close.
It depends if his teammate
no,
tries
he
to.
should. He probably could. He will.
We have the Renault of
But we'll go on board with Thermal JD, who could mount. He's just gone over 100th of a second fast on his time. So if he can get this final sector, well, the end of the final sector 2 and going into the final sector, correct. He could improve on his time a lot here. He's perfectly timed this with. Oh no, I thought that was Finn ahead of him, but that's not. Finn's behind him, which is a shame because if Finn was in front of him, he could have given teammate a bit more of a toe like last time.
Gone 2 tenths up on his time.
2 tenths up on his time here. This is going to be a very solid lap. He's not. It's not going to be quick enough to beat Square here. But he does get. Is that toe off Square? It is. Square's just.
He's going to be starting the race on 3 lap old soft contact tires, which I
Goes
don't
across
think
the
is the best
line,
strategy.
and it's going to be pole. He just missed out pole.
By
He
less
missed
than
out
10.
pole by 800ths of a second.
Square is going to be starting from pole position on 3 lap old soft, so
Of a second.
like
That is
an interesting strategy.
very true. Very true. Which is a big shame, but out-repped on. Is he on a time? I don't think he is. It doesn't look like
We
he's
have the
that quick.
Renault of Luca Christ, who's just gone 5 tenths up in his time through starting sector 2.
What's he?
Oh, he's a
it's
second
okay.
up
It's
on
looking
his
like
time.
it's 120. Okay. Ooh, this could be a very good lap. It's going to be a 125 here. Is this going to be a 125 here? He's going to mount into the top 4 maybe if he can get this final corner right. It is.
Yeah, he could
gets a
even
good
pull
final
someone
corner
up
here. He goes across there, and it's going to look like it's going to be a 125. 125.5 only puts him to P4. But Toby's going to have one more lap of this, so
Finn's in
could
pits.
throw himself just above him there. Finn is in the pits. He's in P9. That is going to be the final lap for Finn. Tadpole is on a lap now. We'll watch the rest of Tadpole's lap. Wait, is anybody else in the top bit on his fight? No. Thermal JD is on a ruined lap, so that's going to be his final lap done as well. So we're going to watch the rest of Tadpole's lap. Who he is not behind. It looks like Tadpole is behind someone. I think that's Crispy. It is Crispy. Crispy moves out of the way perfectly. That's fine with Crispy. No one is holding Tadpole up. Tadpole going in towards the final sector now. Is he going to be able to put himself up into the top 5 positions? Because that's where he's going to need to be. He's 3 tenths up on his time. He's going to be a 125. He just needs to keep this on the circuit and improve
At the moment,
a bit
he's
more.
going for a P5, if I'm right with my maths,
It's
which
look like
usually
it's
I'm
gonna,
not.
yeah, just going to edge. It's going to edge Toby a bit, but that's not going to bother Toby so much. Because Toby, I'm pretty sure, would be happy with the top like 8 spot. So he goes across the line. It's going to put him into P5. That's going to knock Toby down to P6. Toby's coming around the final corner now to throw himself onto his final lap. As well, I think, is that is D Chiller going onto his final lap. No, he's just gone P. No, I think this is his final lap. Yeah, they're both going to go on their final laps. So that is. Yeah. Oh no, Defastemo's just gone into his final lap as well. So all the AlphaTauri's are very close together for their final lap. As well as Toby. Toby might be picking up a little bit of dirty air here though. So maybe he could be in the field here. But at the moment it's looking alright. We won't watch. We're going to go to the next person to come across the line, which I'm pretty sure will be a Ferrari. It's going to be Square, but Square's on his out lap. He's not going to get across the line now though, Square. He's on 3 lap old tyres. The next driver's come across the line, I'm pretty sure will be the other Ferrari, Thermal White. Thermal White is up on his time. No, down on his time. That's not going to be a very good lap. Oh no, he's up on his time. It was invalidation. We're going to just see who the next driver is coming across the line. It's going to be Shep. Can Shep improve on his time? He is 1.3 seconds up on his time though. Wait, 1.3 seconds? That's nothing, is it? Oh no, it is. 126. 120. It doesn't go anywhere. But we will go to the next person to go across the line to the hat, which is going to be Crispy. Because he's 1 tenth up on his time. This is going to throw him up into the top 7 positions, which I think pretty sure he'll be very happy with. He goes across the line. It's 125. It's a very good lap by Crispy.
Chiller stays where he was. He wanted this Chiller improve by 10 and stay where he was.
Toby improves and goes to 5th. lovely lap by Toby there. I'm pretty sure that Z-Man to come across the line. The Z-Man improves to P12. And that is the final Red Bull to come across the line.
Oh!
And that is Tory Marshalling puts himself pole position. And that is going to be Corey to take pole position in around the Sakia Grand Prix. Unless Tadpole can do something about it. No, he can't because he's 40 seconds down this time. So that is your Sakia grid for this. He's going to go across the line just so he doesn't have to retire.
I believe...
That is fair enough.
Tadpole didn't get to set in, not Tadpole, Square didn't get to set in another time, which means he, like I said before, he will be starting on 3-lap old soft compound tyres.
Sauce, yeah. That, a lot of people into the 125s here. Top 8 people into the 125s, which a 125.8 in TFR Division 2, that would be pole position by Crispy there. So, it's going to be very, very close. This whole race. This race, the top 8 only split by 7/10 of a second. That actually is quite a bit.
The top 10 split by 9/10. The furthest away time is only
the top 10 are
split
split by a whole second, which is quite a lot.
The top 6, all the way down to 16 is only split by just under a second, though. Just under 2 seconds.
I've only just realised the gap between Corey and Square. That is nothing.
Which means I think we'll see some very close
battle between them.
Battle,
I'm pretty sure JD would be able to come to that battle a bit more as well, because he is a very quick driver. I've seen him drive, and he would be able to mount a battle towards these other guys. Hold up, DJ.
One second.
DMs.
It's put me in a car.
Look at your DMs. Out of it. No, you need to join back and retire it. You'll have to join back, retire it. Just go into the pits and retire. It's fine. That's fine, don't worry. You just have to go make sure you're the back of the grid anyway, so you'll have to hop in the car. Do you need another invite?
Yeah.
There's another invite. You just have to join, go and hop in the car, pull into the pits and retire. That's all you have to do. It's fine. Can you get your DMs? Oh, you did. Okay. Nice.
If I just click spectate, wouldn't it just get rid of the car?
I can't believe what Optic said. You made him 50 mil richer, that's great. Is it just you and me in the party now? Yeah, Crispy. Okay. Well, as we head on to the formation lap, I wish I had my
just
lap
quickly,
at work.
can I retire in the formation lap?
You'd be disqualified.
Okay, so I'll do the formation lap, do 1 lap of the race and retire. Okay.
Just make sure, just follow around at the back. You don't need to push anyway, because no one's going to catch you in the first lap, are they? So, just when you go into the first corner, don't go sending into someone. Just make sure you hover at the back. Even just leave maybe for 4 or 5 seconds. This is going to be the most
interesting
close
start.
race, probably. This is going to be a very interesting start. Square, I'm not that sure about his starts. I don't know if he has got very good starts, but I know Corey has got flyover starts before, so they're obviously not as quick as mine. Just saying. No one's got as good a starts as me. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
I think some of my starts are better than yours.
Some of them, not all of them. Both of my Bahrain's F2 starts are probably the best on the grid.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
So, Square pulling just to let Corey know by pulling to the side of him, letting him know he's there,
So,
and he is going to be making that move as soon as he can.
Square's predicted strategies are soft. I think it's a 3-stop.
Everyone in the top 10 is a 2-stop.
Yeah, but Square's laps are considerably older than the rest of the grid. That's tyres.
Square's
not
good
laps.
on his tyres. Square's good on his tyres.
So I'm gonna take control as soon as I can and then go straight for the pits.
As we head towards the lock the grid lineup for the Sakia Grove, the start, as Corey locks in to his grid slot. He locks in. We head towards the back of the grid, which will be DJ locking into the slot, even though he's going to retire. As he locks in, as we head towards the front of the grid, as we head towards 5 red lights here in Sakia. As we head towards 5 red lights around Bahrain, and it's lights out, and it's lights out, and away we go around Bahrain, and there's a jump start by DeChilla. He's going to get a drive-through penalty. He's going to head into the distance there, but Corey gets a good start. But Square is going to get maybe done down the inside.
Whoa.
He does get done by down the inside of JD, but that is
missed action at the back. Z-Man has
running,
been
and that's
spun and lost his wing.
Z-Man has been caught up, and he's lost his. Is that his whole wing off?
I believe it's the front
think
left.
it is. No, it's his front left. Just his end plate of his front left. Nothing else but his front left. DJ is still at the back. That's always good. Corey is still ahead of Square, but DeChilla is in first, but he's got a drive for penalty, so that's going to shove him right at the back of the grid. Square is still ahead of JD as we have a move there. Bass Branch is battling with his teammate, but his teammate's disconnected from the game. Luxra, I don't know about that, but I think someone's going to have to try to get him an invite back in the game. Let me see if I can.
Ludacris has gone from 4th all the way down
yeah,
to
no,
14.
he's disconnected. He's disconnected.
That makes sense.
Let me see if I can get him in the game. I've already apparently got him as a friend, which is...
There's a spin in this on the auto spin group.
I've invited him. There's a spin, and that is Z-Man again. Oh, no, it's not. It's Bass Branch out. That is going to be a safety car, and that is good. Oh, no, that's not good for DeChilla. DeChilla's going to have to stay out another lap here. But DJ just hovering at the back, very far back. He's just going to pull into the pits this lap and retire the car. So, at the moment, it looks like JD has got past Square, but Square's... Wait, where's Square? Square has... What's happened to Square?
I don't know.
Wait, what the hell? What does it say Square's in P12? Even though he's clearly ahead. No, he's just having screen issues. But... Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold up. The time screen's just trying to fix itself. Just having a minor issue. Ludacris apparently is in first, even though he's dead last. No, he's not. I don't even know. This stupid time thing is broken, man.
Oh, do you want me to read out the order for my screen?
Yeah.
So at the moment, DeChilla in first, Corey Marshall in second, Square in third, Thermal JD in fourth, Thermal White in fifth, Crick Hang in sixth, Finn in seventh, Ollie in eighth, American Shep in ninth, Outrep in 10th, Ludacris in 11th, FSD in 12th, Toby 13th,
There we go, it's gone back.
Toby spun on the formation,
Oh,
and he's tapped
no.
contact with Tapwell.
Oh, and he's lost wing as well, and he's made contact with
It's lucky
Tapwell.
this is under the safety car, because otherwise it would be pretty hard
He's
to
going
recover
to be
from
able to
that.
pit though, which is a shame for Toby. He had a very good quali, but he's going to make him have to pit, or maybe onto hards, and then maybe go onto mediums at the end, or maybe just mediums all the way. Because I don't think he used mediums in the thing, so I think he does have another set of mediums.
Mediums be dead by the end of the race, I think.
Yeah, no, but it's a 2-stop either way for the top 10, so it's going to be this is going to be a very big strategy Grand Prix. It's going to be whoever can have the better strategy is going to pull out on the bag here. So it does look like DeChilla is raring to go to get this drive-through out of the way. So there's that drive-through penalty. So he's going to have to serve that the lap after the safety car goes in. Yeah, he does drive-through, jump the start. Toby pulls into the pits for a wing change. He's going to want to be as quick as he can here. He throws on the medium tyres. So this is going to be a last... And Toby's not going. Oh, there we go. He's just lagging.
The only people that pit at the moment would be the bottom three, and that's Tadpole,
So,
Z-Man,
realistically, at the moment, Corey is in first position, technically. Square, well, your top 5 are technically Corey, Square, JD, Thermal White and Crispy, which I'm pretty sure the Ferraris are in a very good position here. If Thermal White could get past JD and work with Square to fight towards Corey, this could be a very good finish for the boys in red.
Thermal White is fast. Then JD is also, he's got pace to him. He's not slow.
It's going to be a battle of the esports team, and that is that Square round. Square's round.
That's you just
Square's lost it under the safety car. The commentator's curse, yeah. And he's down into P13. Oh no, Square. He's down to George Russell.
Effective P2.
He has done a George Russell, man. That is not good for Square. He's going to throw himself in the P12.
None of his wings.
Nice and
That's lucky on that.
That is very lucky. But we know Square has got a pace, so we can fight back through this. So now it's not looking for the good for the boys in red. He is just 4th position for Thermal White.
And
so Thermal White is going to have to, Thermal White is going to have to find something here for the boys in red. But Williams now is looking like a feisty contender for these. And the Hasses are doing very good here. Ollie's doing it very good, as well as Crispy in P7 and 5.
I know Ollie Allen beat
so
before.
We're going to watch this restart. Dachilla has control of the restart, even though he has a drive-through penalty. Either way, he's going to probably, if he was smart about this, he could go very early. He's gone. He has gone here already, and it looks like a very good reaction from Corey. Oh no, he hasn't gone yet. He has gone out. And that's not the best reaction.
Crispy spun around.
And that's Crispy spun. Oh no! And that's a virtual. Is that a virtual safety? Oh, no,
that's just a spectre.
That is Crispy with no wing, and Crispy's going to have to pit here.
Should have shown
he
not to go in yet.
He still has a wing. Chile hasn't gone in straight away, so he's going to go another lap. And that is a big shame for Crispy because he was in a. It's the commentator's curse. I was just saying.
Yeah.
Has had a great.
You need to stop saying people having great.
I need to stop saying people having great thing here. And that's down the inside there. Shep on outrep. Shep into P7. Oh, outrep is fighting back. Outrep on the outside line, going into the inside here. Oh, he dives it down the inside. A very aggressive move by outrep. But he gets it done. Yeah. Yeah.
We have Square and Square and Shep currently battling into the lock-up corner, which isn't obviously the official name, but it's the name we've given it.
There we go.
I believe Square will try and go around the outside of Shep here. Nope, he's going to keep back.
I'm going to pull up the BBC iPlayer app on my phone to get the sports personality of the Awards thing.
And Ollie Allen has gone wide through.
Oh no! Oh, and that's a big crash, and that is Shep out the race. I've got that on stream. That he's lost it going on the auto spin curve there, and that is a very big shame for Shep because that was probably his best.
It's been one of his
start of the race, and that is a virtual safety car, and that has worked out beautiful for Square's already up into P8 here.
Still choosing not to pit here. Thermal White going into the pits, which puts the Williams, which puts the Williams effectively in P2 and 3.
He's going to take this. This is going to be both of Ferraris are the double stacking.
Oh, that's not good for them.
That's lost Square loads of time.
It was a bad idea for them.
That was a very bad idea for Square. That's lost him probably solid another 5 or 8, or probably about 8 seconds there from just double stacking, which is a very stupid move. Unless you're 5 seconds back, you should not double stack. Maybe even a little bit further than that, I heard. So Corey is in a very comfortable position. Not comfortable because he's got thermal JD.
On position changes at the moment. Ollie Allenby's gone up 9 positions.
Ollie and outrep here. Oh, and that's outrep getting a drive-through penalty.
Oh, and the cheer's just up into lock-up central.
The commentator's curse is just kicking in now, isn't it? Just genuinely, we're about to say, oh, outrep's having a great race. Oh, no, never mind.
T-Square has lost 12 positions. He's having a horrible race.
I don't really want to say anything about Ollie here now because I feel like if it happens to Ollie, I might cry.
Yeah, I might like to take the Nick Cavalier on the odd occasion and try and get him to slow down and blah, 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 but
I would be he's in a very good position at the moment, and he's going to try to go for Finn here with Slipstream. No, he's went a bit too far back, but he's going to look for DRS in the future around the circuit. Corey, and that is Dachilla serving his drive-through penalty. That's going to give Corey Marshall the lead of the race. But Thermal JD doesn't look like he's... It doesn't look like he's a bit struggling here. 1.5 seconds back.
Outrep's pit. Unknown reason.
Outrep has pit. Has outripped for a not early pit stop because lap 6 is around where I'd say.
Yeah, sadly Ollie's no longer in DRS Ranger Finn.
The Ferrari boys, it doesn't look like Square's going to get out ahead of Outrep. But Outrep, where was Outrep then?
I'm not sure, I only noticed him start going down.
No, Outrep hasn't pit, that was his drive-through, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, that was it. Definitely
Yeah,
he's got his 3 seconds on.
But he is on mediums, so he's going to be able to fight back to a thermal white. He pulls to the right, he goes down the inside of thermal white here. He's going to be... See, that is what happened with me in... Oh, and that's Outrep touching his back wheel there.
Whoa! Contact between Definitely and Z-Man. No, not Z-Man, sorry, Tadpole. I'm not reading this correct.
There.
There's no wing damage at the moment, but it was...
Ollie has come from 2 seconds ahead of Tadpole there. And Ollie will be very scared here. He's in 4th position. Ollie is absolutely flying here. He's 1 position away from the podium.
Z-Man making a move around the inside on Crispy. No, he's not. He's pulled out.
I'm being blind here. Where's Toby? Toby's in P9 after the horrible damage on his wings.
Toby's catching up to this battle then.
Z-Man. Z-Man, it looks like this race, Z-Man has found the use of his wheel and he rear ends the Crispy there, and that is him going wide, and that's Toby through into P8. And Z-Man, as I was about to say, Z-Man looks like he's got used to his wheel.
Thermal JD.
It's commentator's curse.
Thermal JD has pit for the... I can't see what compound it's not showing me for the mediums.
Trying to look for the inside of Toby, but he's not going to get it. And that is Thermal JD was pit, and that is going to pull him into P10.
He's come out on the mediums.
But Square is not that far behind here, to be honest. From what I see, he's only, I'd probably say about 5 seconds back, which is respectable. And that does look like, let's have a look at penalties quickly. What type of penalties are people got?
I believe it's only 3 seconds at the moment. Yeah,
3 seconds for Def Demo and Crispy, so that means everyone has served their drive-throughs. And that is Ollie into at the moment, not provisionally, but not provisional, but like in P3 at the moment. So
at the moment,
I'm pretty sure he'll be right happy.
There's
with that.
6 seconds between first and second, so Finn could find some pace and really gain on Corey, but Corey's one of the faster drivers, and I don't think Corey's going to catch that time up. No, Finn's going to catch that time up.
I've put them in for intervals. No one's that close at the moment. The probably closest is Z-Man.
Outrep close to Luda, but I believe he's still...
Outrep is close to Luke there, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if...
Tadpole's gaining on Ollie down the DRS street. And Tadpole's...
still in AI. Ludus didn't join back, did he? Both of the Ferrari boys are not having a great ball at the moment. So...
Closest on-track battle.
And that's Def Demu having a wing change as well, so that's going to throw Def Demu back behind the Ferrari boys and probably behind the Renault as well, so that's going to be Def Demu into last place.
Ollie's keeping good pace on Tadpole here.
Ollie's still in P3, but Tadpole is closing.
No, Tadpole was closing and then he... It went down to 8th, and then it went back up, and then it went down.
It doesn't look like he's closing on. It does look like he's keeping the pace.
Ollie's keeping the gap.
About 1.6 to 1.7.
Ollie's being pretty consistent, keeping the gap here on Tadpole.
As long as he can keep them tyres consistent and keep them tyres a little bit longer than Tadpole, then even though they are 2 laps older, maybe he can push them out a little bit further than Tadpole, because Tadpole has been pushing on them. Remember, if you push some tyres around here, the tyres can go off very, very quickly. A lot of, even Crispy is still on the soft tyres.
I believe these... Ooh!
Oh, he nearly loses it there.
I can't get my words
That was a small little time slap by Crispy, yeah.
Tadpole's locked up into the final corner, but he's now 5/10 behind Ollie. And he's gaining pretty quickly with his DRS, and he's using his overtake. Surely
we'll have to pull in the pits here now. Yes, he is. Not followed by
Tadpole's made the move still.
Tadpole's got past Ollie. That is a big shame, but Ollie doesn't mind that because he knows that Tadpole is quicker than him. So
Yeah, didn't look
He's just going to try to use, maybe stick in, he's not going to have to, obviously he's thinking smart about the future. And he knows that if he doesn't make any stupid errors, then he could have a good position here for scoring points. And that is that Square out of the race? Oh, that's Thermal White. Oh, and that's Thermal White lost it.
Yeah.
And the boy in red, their day is just getting worse and worse. After I said that they are having a great day, it's just gone from bad. It's just gone from great to worse for the boys.
It's the real commentator's there. Oh, Corey
still got a pit here.
Still out on 8
On his
soft compound tires. I don't think this is the right strategy for him, but I believe he has the pace to, once he's pit, to come out ahead. Some interesting tyre choices here, though. Ludicrous AI's gone on to softs. FSDMU and Crispy have gone on to hards.
Why is he not pitting? Mate, these tyres are going to go off.
I think he knows he has the pace to keep them going.
But Tadpole is on mediums. He's only on 6 lap old mediums. He pit on lap 4. Very early pit stop by Tadpole. But the medium, with his pace, he could close the gap for Corey if he can get past Finn.
Yeah, he's going to have DRS on the Finn on the next straight. And Toby's...
And there's a 5-second penalty for Toby. And that's Toby retired from the race.
Ow.
He's had enough. Maybe we might be able to get a small word from Toby in a second if he wants to join.
Or after the race, because he likes to have his little calm down moments, doesn't he? He
does like to have a little calm down moments, but I played him a game of FIFA earlier and destroyed him, and he had a little bit of a rage moment. But we don't talk about it.
Ollie's lost 1.4 seconds to Tadpole already, just in the last 2 laps. But honestly, like we said, everybody...
Square 3 seconds time now. And that's yellow flags. And that is McLaren of Z-Man. Spun. That is a shame. He keeps falling back now. Goes across gravel. Very stupid. Not one of the smart things to do, though. Yeah. Square up into P6. Only 5 seconds away.
Tadpole's now less than 5 tenths on Finn.
And this is going to be... He's going to try to probably go into the... Probably going to be the first corner move here for Tadpole. We're going to go on board with this battle, heading down towards the first corner. If he can get a good exit, he locks up into there though. But he's very close. Finn didn't get a great exit, and this is going to be an easy.
And Finn's out of ERS, and Tadpole's still got his point.
Finn is out of ERS. and he's just going to. This is going to be an easy move for Tadpole. But no, he's gone for the outside lane. But he still gets it done before the corner.
Yeah, Finn had 0% ERS
left. Into P2.
It wasn't even the fact that he ran out of points for that lap. It was like he's got.
That is an easy move there. But Defstimu trying to make a move on his teammate. No, Dechilla maybe making a move on his teammate.
But JD went pretty deep in turn 1.
Dechilla up into P11 now. And that is not going to be his teammate. Is his teammate going to find... His teammate does have a lot of ERS though. He's going to maybe try something here.
Outright hitting back in hard tires.
Crispy on the right back of Thermal White here. He's going to have the power. He does get the DRS. Doesn't make a stupid dive bomb. We're all good. Finn has now already lost a second to Tadpole. Tadpole is already closing the gap down towards Corey. Corey still hasn't pit on themselves.
Outright's made an interesting pit stop choice to pit for hard compound tires.
Could we see Corey here try to pull out a one-stop?
I think that's what he's going for here.
Mediums.
And I think it'll work. He's been pretty calm.
He's got to pit soon. These softs are done. Yeah, he's going to pit this lap. He's pitting this lap. Yeah. What we're going to see him pit onto. The Red Bull team are out.
I believe he'll go into hards just like his teammate did. Yep, hard compounds.
And he pulls in on hards. That is a hard strategy by the Red Bull. So he has already come out. Is Ollie going to get ahead of him? JD is going to be close.
Thermal JD's not going to
get ahead of him.
Yeah, he is.
There he is. He's going to get it. He's got it. But he's Square going to do it.
Yeah.
Could this...
I think this will be a battle in turn 1.
Square. Oh, it's going to be close. They're going to be side by side going into turn 1. Oh, he looked around the outside. Square's going to look for the switchback. He's going to get the DRS though. He's going to basically push him through that corner. He surely will get the ERS here. He doesn't have value in ERS though. Gets the slipstream. He's going to be close. Is he going to make a dive? Yep. No, he's going to make... Oh, he does make the dive. It's going to be late and that's going to be...
That's contact.
That is close stuff there. Square, that probably wasn't the smartest move, but
It nearly paid off, but it could have. If
Really
it
paid off, but it could have ended each of them races. If he'd have crashed into Corey, I'm pretty sure Corey would have been very, very angry there. So, at the moment, that is the closest thing on the other thing. So we will be on. No, he's not going to be able to catch him now. The mediums are gone off for Square.
I believe
already.
Square didn't he? Was it Top or Square that won the season? Won the championship last season.
The reigning champion is Tadpole last season.
Tadpole's
They had a showdown in Brazil, didn't they?
Yeah, I think Tadpole's got a chance of winning again this season. Not a chance, I think he practically won it this season as well.
I can see Corey, Thermal, or Square, or Tadpole.
I believe it'll be like into the final race of the season, which is Abu Dhabi, right?
Yeah, it is Abu Dhabi this season.
Into Abu Dhabi will
head into the first
be the race. Ollie's pit. See what what he's going in onto. Ollie's pitting onto the hard compound tires.
Shall we? I'm sure there is some people that aren't familiar with this league in the stream. At the moment, we are only in round 2 around Bahrain because of a reset to not a full reset, but a season reset to the restart the season. So we have restarted the season. We have just finished around Australia, and now moving on to the second race of the season, Bahrain. So.
Crispy and Cheddar battle for P9 at the moment.
I'm pretty sure there will be another so counter on me this stream because I have said so many of time.
Yeah. Crispy and Cheddar for the battle for P9 at the moment, which is
there's a three-way battle
closely
here.
following Ollie into P8.
Thermal, yeah, close. Ollie's going for one stop, I think. Maybe there's a couple of them trying to go for a one stop here. Ollie's. Oh no, I think Ollie's been on mediums, isn't he?
Yeah, he went from mediums to hards. He pitted last lap. I did say it.
Oh, he's gone wide though. Who's that gone wide? Crispy.
Yeah, I think Crispy.
And there's the chill up.
General has the inside, but then I think Crispy will have to be in. He made the switch back. I think he made it work.
Sorry, my Alexa just randomly went off.
I believe he might make a move down the end straight.
And that is Thermal going past Finn. Finn finally pits on their mediums. Their mediums were done. He
Tadpole's on 11.
Gets their mediums off, throws on them hards.
Ooh, the Chitter's making an interesting choice here. The Chitter was at least 5 tenths up on Crispy just before the DRS activation, DRS detection point, and then the Chitter decided to
he's
hold
got
back.
the horrible thing, so we're going to go on the back of Crispy here. Heads down into T1. Chiller pulls to the right, and he's going to go down the inside. Chilla's going to try to leave. Crispy leaves plenty of room for Chiller there, and Chiller gets a fabulous move done there. Beautiful, and that is Chiller up into P8. Ollie is trying to chase down Thermal White here. Thermal White making a few mistakes, but nothing too severe at the moment.
Chiller's
Finn 14 seconds back from Square, who's on mediums, who will have to pit again. Everyone apart from Corey Marshall in the top 4 will have to pit again. So, does look like Finn could be in with a contention with maybe finding a podium.
I hope.
Because he's on them hards to the end.
Yeah, the hards.
His medium runners aren't looking like they could at the moment. They could they're not looking like they could win this.
I think Tadpole and Thermal JD have the pace to get
Thermal
back up.
JD is on 7 lap old mediums, but Corey
setting a fast start
great for the medium runners. Yeah, Corey is flying. This is Corey's race to lose, really, isn't it?
Yep. Crispy's down DRS range on the Chili.
Chili's pulled that already? Jesus, he's pulled loads.
I said the Chili.
Oh my god. Ollie is in DRS range of Thermal White, not going to be close enough. Oh, but he nearly rear-ends him!
That could have been a race. That could have been Ollie's race over there.
Race over there. But he's going to have an exit here. Hopefully, Simride.
I think he might make the dive. He's going to make the dive.
Oh, he's not going to make the dive. Don't make the dive, Ollie. Well played. He's smart here.
I think
Ollie's
get him
smart
on the
here,
next
he
straight.
can make this move on the first, maybe going into the far left-hander or on the main straight. So we'll hop back on Ollie's fight. Well, let's just stay with Ollie's fight
keep my eye
because it's the closest thing on the
swap around.
Yeah, let's have a look at the front tab hole here. 12 lap all mediums. He will be pitting soon.
Oh, Ollie nearly rear-ended thermal weight again. And Ollie was near
tab hole.
ground.
Yep, I'm now watching it. We're gonna go on board with Ollie. Ollie's not gonna be close enough here.
Nice.
He's not gonna make a move. He's not gonna be dumb. He's not gonna be stupid. He won't be stupid. Ollie's, to be honest, Ollie has been slow lately. He hasn't been.
He got very close to the curve.
As stupid with his moves, because in F2 he used to be quite dumb with the moves and did crash a few times. But if he's smart, he could do well here. So
the Chiller's 8 tenths down behind Ollie.
yeah, but the Chiller is closing in. So maybe P7 here for Ollie. I think pretty sure Ollie would be very happy with P7, just to bring some points home for the team. He DRS open, ERS. Firmwire has nothing to give. Ollie makes it late on the race.
Ollie could have made the move though. There. He could have made the move. He was close enough.
If he was a little bit, maybe if he was a little bit late on the break, but he was thinking better of it. He maybe just thought
playing it safe, trying to score
leave it, playing it safe, yeah. But he's going to go for the move here. He dived on the brakes. Firmwire leaving plenty of room. But
I think Ollie was too hard on the brakes through there.
Yeah, he didn't have the traction. But this is just letting the Chiller come closer and closer with these boys.
The Chiller was, I believe he was like a second back a lap ago, and now he's literally right inside of
the Chiller is going to easily get past these both. These both just don't have the pace to keep away from
and the Chiller's going down the inside.
The Chiller's going to go down the inside. Ollie's going to leave room. They touch. A little bit of wheel banging, but no damage to anyone. And that is the Chiller going to easily go past Ollie with them fresh mediums.
Oh, Ollie trying to fight back. Ollie looked like he was going to try now.
He's going to. Oh, yeah.
That's the Ollie right down. That's Ollie.
That's going to slow Ollie right down. But Tadpole is pitting now, and that is Tadpole.
Square's got a 5-second penalty speeding into the pit lane.
Oh, Square pit as well. Square has pit. He's going to go on his hard tyres.
I think that might be ruining
mediums.
Square.
Come on, more mediums.
That might ruin Square, you know. 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, 5 seconds is a lot of time, and that is Finn going past Tadpole, as well as... Oh no, not past Tadpole, just past Square. And he's right close up to Tadpole here. Gonna have DRS going into the first corner.
I believe this is the Renault of Ludacris about to get lapped by Thermal JD and Corey Marshall.
Thermal JD could lose out here to Finn. Finn could be ahead of Thermal JD.
I don't think so. I think Thermal JD's got the pace to.
No, but Tadpole was just ahead. Tadpole was ahead of Thermal JD.
Yeah, and he's come out just ahead of Finn. So
Corey's closed right up to JD here. Could Corey just make this move on track? And just
Thermal JD's come out looking here, because I think if Thermal JD holds back enough, keeps Corey back, he'll have DRS. No, don't worry. I was going to say he'll have DRS on Ludacris down the main straight, but he's not going to. Yeah, he would have had DRS. He might still have DRS. He's still going to have DRS.
And Crispy is with his teammate now. Ollie's down to P8, but his teammate is looking quicker than Ollie at the moment, so maybe the team orders might be called here. Maybe Crispy might be let through by Ollie. If Ollie is nice, he will let him through, but Square is right with the Chiller, but the Chiller is on 7-lap older tyres, which is a lot with him and Square. So Square and his teammate are in 5th and 6th. Their day is getting a little bit better now, but Thermal he's going to have to pit. He will pit in the next couple of laps. Maybe pitting now. No, he's going to take one more lap.
I think Thermal JD is going to pit next lap. He just extended his gap a bit more because he had DRS and DRS down the main straight from the Renault that got lapped.
Yeah.
He did what he said he would and played it quite smart.
Are 17.5 seconds ahead of third.
18 ahead of
JD,
fourth.
remember, has to still pit on to another set of them fresh mediums.
I think he can take these tyres 2 more laps and go soft to the end.
He might be. Oh yeah, he won't take these to the end. There's still 10 more laps. I was about to say maybe he might push them out to the last lap.
Because I remember in the TFR around Bahrain, some of us took the tyres to lap 20, and then took mediums to lap 20, and then did softs to the end.
That is true.
And I believe Thermal JD with his pace would be faster than Corey Marshall on softs to the end, which could put Thermal JD in
I think
first.
Corey's might be faster than Thermal overall, to be honest.
Yeah, but Corey's on hard, and they're going to be older hard.
Yeah, but he did close from a second
That's thermal JD on
I think
10
it was about.
medium.
Yeah, but he was about I think 2 seconds back. But here he goes down the inside, very close to his round, and an easy move with them fresh hards. Not fresh hards, but like 6 old hards. And he goes deep, and that is Thermal JD back into that position. That was a mistake by Corey there.
Not very rare we get one from Corey.
And that is
consistent.
Thermal White getting overtaken by Crispy, and his teammate. Oh, Crispy must have let his teammate through, but Thermal's thinking better of it, and he's going to pit. Ollie and Crispy into P.
Believe Thermal White's going to be pitting for the
7
soft compound tires, like I said. Yep, he's going on soft compound. Which means I believe Thermal JD will.
Who was that? I think that's outrapped, isn't it? Yep, that is outrapped. Yep.
Yeah,
and that is Thermal pitting.
On softs.
How is Square doing? Square is still behind Finn. So if Square could pick up P4 here, I think Square would be happy with that. And Finn has made a mistake.
Yeah, Finn,
and he's
Square's
right already up around him. He's going to go round the outside. If he can make this move stick, he might go round as the move of the season. Oh, what a move! Round the outside. He's made it stick, and that could be made as the move of the season so far.
And I believe Square has the pace on these mediums. I get he's 16 seconds back, but 3 seconds back from Tadpole. But I think he can close that gap. If he plays his cards right, I think he can close that gap right down. I could be looking at a podium paying position by the end of the race.
I was screen. I was trying to record that, but
like I said, lap 20.
He has pit.
He's going lap 20 into softs. Oh, dude.
He's gonna. Maybe he's.
Yeah, he's going
on
they're
softs. They are soft tires. He's gonna try to go.
I should be a strategist.
He's gonna pull out. He's gonna be behind the chiller though, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No, he's out ahead already.
How did Finn go down to 4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I told Tadpole.
Finn! His teammate's got ahead of Finn's been beaten out by his teammate. Very close. So that is going to help JD a bit though with them fresh and soft tyres. He's going to be able to use them as much as he can. Tadpole's only 3 seconds up the road from Square, so I think I can see Corey winning this, Thermal JD coming into 3rd and battling for 2nd. Maybe Square closing the time up on Tadpole.
Square's got 11 seconds of penalties, which is going to chuck him right down the order.
Oh, 11 seconds, yeah, that's going to throw him right down the order.
I believe he might get some of those removed, because from one of his extending track penalties was a bit, he shouldn't have, sort of, like they shouldn't have given him that penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, Corey Marshall's coming close to lapping his teammate in 12. Oh no, he has lapped his teammate. Corey Marshall, we've got a bit of a Verstappen Albon situation here.
Oh
Corey Marshall has literally lapped his teammate.
I'm trying to find out who's won the sports personality of the year, even though it's probably, probably be released now, isn't it?
I think it was Hamlin.
I don't know, he was nominated, but I don't know who won it.
Yeah, I think it was Hamlin. I think I've seen it, I think it was Hamlin. Currently the fastest lap of the race set by Square is a 1:28.2. Corey Marshall's set a 1:29.4. Thermal JD's fastest lap is a 1:29.3, sorry. So I believe Thermal JD could potentially get himself up into 1st. No, sorry, into 2nd. I don't think he'll capture it now. In 9 laps, pushing those softs all the whole way would be...
Doesn't look like anybody has won it yet.
VRT Square at the moment is looking like when he gets his penalties, he'll be chucked right down to 10th.
In 5 minutes it's released.
Alright.
So I will let you all know in the next 5 minutes if
Thermal JD
the 7-time world champion takes this. But Thermal JD, he had got him past Square, I didn't even notice. But yeah, Thermal JD
passed
can take second place easily. He's easily going to get past Tadpole.
Yeah, he'll have DRS on him down the straight. He's using his DRS already. That's DRS open, and he's going around the outside Tadpole in before the turn, and he's already made the move to 6 before the turn. Tadpole's not going to try and fight back with it. He knows Thermal JD got the pace on the softs. Just look at the difference there between 1 lap softs and 4 lap mediums.
Yeah.
And he's already closing the gap to Corey. Like, that gap's already gone down a second. And I think Thermal JD's on for the fastest lap here as well.
Yeah, this could help him with fastest lap, but Chilla's going to battle him for her, I bet. Chilla just come out on softs.
And judging by, I've not seen Chilla race F1, but I remember from his F2 days he was pretty good at closing big gaps. I think he can close to his teammate that 15-second gap.
With 7 laps to go, oh, it's going to be close. They could be.
Yeah, he did it in F2
closing
when
quite
F2
rapidly.
and cars are equal with no DRS. No.
Yeah, but Corey is very quick.
No, I mean the Chilla to EU.
Oh, did Chilla to me? Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought you meant. Oh,
Corey?
I think I just caught. Oh, a Z-Man spinning. Yeah, that's Z-Man spinning.
I don't want to make a comment on that because it's all offended. Corey. Oh, Thermal JD's got 2 seconds in the last lap to Corey.
Yeah, I don't think
He will. He's just at
but
127 on the fastest.
I don't think he'll catch him though before the end. I think he'll probably close down to about 5 seconds, but I don't think he'll close it fully. I think there's only 6 laps left. He won't. No, then softs will go off really quickly.
Is a 129.4.
But you've got to remember them softs go off very, very quickly.
I've seen some thermals practices though, and he's quite good with tires.
Finn in 5th, Ollie, and this is a good points haul for Haas. And it's going to be a battle for P3.
The Williams manager
this
is
final
definitely be
podium
very
position.
happy with this result.
It's going to be a very. Let's watch the final podium position for the rest of the race, because this is going to be very close. Oh, actually, no, Square's not going to get it either way, is he?
Thermal JD hasn't caught that much this lap so far. I'm just keeping my eye on him. At this point, there's not much going on. Square catching Tadpole. Square and Tadpole hit.
Ooh!
Jesus.
These two touch. This could bring in Finn. If these two come together, Finn's there to
third position.
These two are going to become. These two, I can already see it. These two, the two rivals from last season. Ooh!
Finn's guaranteed.
Square right on his tail.
Finn's guaranteed a P4 finish.
Yeah, he is.
Because everyone around me has
Square, all the power he's got, all the ERS he's got. He's got no ERS left. Goes to the inside, pulls to the inside, delay on the brakes. They'll both lock up, but that is Square into P3. Now he's got to pull that gap away from Tadpole.
Thermal JD made up less than a second this lap, so you might be right.
Ollie still with his teammate, them two are not going to make any super moves, they're just going to keep with each other. But Def's D-move is catching on them older parts.
The Chiller takes the fastest lap of the race by 9/10.
Yeah, JD's definitely not going to do this. He's only got it down to 14 seconds. It's only 1 second in one lap.
The Chiller took the fastest lap of the race by 9/10.
So at the moment, he's going to be looking like Tadpole is going to take the podium away from Square. And that is going to be your top 3 with Corey and Thermal like
what
that.
Finn wants right now is Tadpole and Square to keep battling. To one of them mess up and possibly cause both to crash out.
We'll stay on board with this little long haul of a battle, but I'm pretty sure Tadpole will want to win this on track.
He'll want to win on track if he's smart.
Def's D-move, we're going to watch on Def's D-move. Def's D-move getting very close to Ollie now. Ollie must be
by 7 seconds, down 7 seconds.
5 lap hold on. Oh, and that's Crispy out of the race.
Crispy. This could be a. No, it's not.
Out of the race.
No, he's not.
Crispy's out of the race. He's going to retire.
I was going to say then we could have had a late safety car, possibly.
Disqualified from driving the wrong way. That is a very big shame. A more commentator curse for them. I just said that we're going to bring a nice haul of points home.
You did.
And that happens like that. And Def's Timu just running, driving and pulling, and Ollie, he pulls to the inside, and that's going to be an easy move on. Ollie's going to have no defence against it. But he's trying to put the sweep back.
Ooh. Ollie going.
Here we go. It's going to be on it. He's got the run. He hasn't got the DRS though. Oh yeah, because it's the same DRS zone here, isn't
No,
it?
I think the detection point for the second DRS straight is just
the end,
before,
maybe?
literally just after DRS ends on the main street.
Yeah.
But he'll definitely have DRS down the next zone.
This is going to be.
I think that Tadpole's doing what I said,
Yeah,
playing it
please.
smart and keeping behind square because he knows he's guaranteed that position.
Yeah. Devstimu is quick compared to Ollie, but if Ollie can stay with DRS range of Devstimu, Ollie has got the ERS, Devstimu does have the ERS to defend though, they're about the same ERS. So
I believe in the next 3 laps, the Chiller's going to catch up to Ollie, and still with Thermal White and the Chiller are very close on
if
track.
Ollie thinks smart about this, if he can stay with him for the next lap and try to make the move on about lap 27.
The Chiller's catching Ollie quite quickly here.
Ollie. He's on them fresh softs though. So don't call out Ollie here for P6 finish. Devstimu has used all of his wins.
Yeah, Devstimu has a time penalty.
Devstimu does have a time penalty.
He has
Ollie
3
is clean.
second time penalty, so Ollie's going to go up.
All Ollie's got to do is stay there, and the Chiller has a time penalty as well. Ollie is one of the only drivers on the grid that has no time penalty, apart from obviously the 2 AI and Tadpole, Corey, and Thermal. But
Square's going to get thrown all the way down
as long as Ollie can just keep it here,
to P8, I believe.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I believe Square's going to get charged into P8. Which is still which on penalties, to be fair, isn't. I get it, like he's got 11 seconds, but I reckon it's alright considering his penalties.
No, he won't get checked with P8. Devstimu is 10 seconds behind Finland.
Oh, where would he get put?
He'll probably get back P5.
Oh, well, yeah, so on penalties, that's quite good for him. Like,
maybe P4. He might just be checked in P4.
I think he might be happy with that.
P5. He'd be pretty sad that he didn't get the podium though. So.
Like you, and you don't get the podium.
Finn does have a penalty for his. No, he'll only be checked one position. It's looking like.
So you didn't? Okay.
What did you just say? I heard what you said. I heard it was about podium. So.
Yeah.
Okay, Ollie needs to get a good exit here. Can he get a better exit than Devstimu? He does go really late on the brakes, Ollie. Doesn't get the greatest exit. But he's going to use DRS here. Going to use all of the DRS. He's going to close. He's so much lethal here, DRS. Ollie, look for the outside line here. Does go to the outside.
Gonna make the switch back.
Go for the switchback. Didn't get the best exit. Didn't get the best switchback there. Very good driving by Devstimu.
I don't know if that was just on my screen that we lost the rear end then.
Yeah, he did. But this is the only battle I can see really changing here is this one. So we're going to watch this one to the end of the race. Apart from the last bit. Yeah. Hagen's on there, I know.
The Chiller's got that gap down to less than a second on Ollie now. Oh no, it's just gone back up. But the Chiller's going to have Ollie on the next straight, I think. And then he'll need to gap him by 3 seconds, which I think won't happen.
The Chiller is right close to Ollie now, though.
Yep. Tadpole's dropped us 2 seconds to Square.
Ollie's thinking smart.
I wouldn't. I'm just warning you now, I wouldn't go to Tadpole. Your ears will go.
No way, he hasn't got a glitch from me.
That's just me then, but his. Okay. Chiller's got
Ollie just needs to keep this gap. Yeah, he just needs to keep his cap. He's going to be fine. Ollie just needs to keep right behind the Chiller. He's only got 2 laps to do.
I think the Chiller's mainly pushing to catch up to his
quarters.
teammate and pass his teammate here.
Yeah, if the Chiller pulls away, that's the Chiller gone.
I think he can see that his teammate is definitely slower, but this is the last lap, isn't it?
them two need to hold each other up for Ollie to
No, it's not
get
last time.
any hope of this.
If this team's not, Dichilla's not going to be stupid and ruin his teammates in the race, but I think he's going to make the move down here now. The team's on 19 lap old hard tyres.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
he's going to make the move.
For hard's alright.
But the real question is, can he break 3 seconds? Oh, here we go, Ollie down the outside of the first team. Is he going to make the move on track? Round the outside. Oh,
he's made
by Ollie. He's made a stick.
Congratulate him.
That was a good move. And now he's just got to keep with Dichilla for another 2 seconds.
Ollie's activated his overtake, but he's literally on, what, 4%? I think that shows. I'm not too sure. I can't really.
Good exit by Ollie.
Ollie's got DRS.
That's DRS.
Activated his overtake.
DRS. Devstimo's got DRS though. He's going to make the move back past Ollie. It's going to be a harder one though. It's not going to make it easy. Doesn't pull.
These two fight. Dichilla could pull 3 seconds.
It's not the easiest thing to make a switch back there. So Ollie's just got to think. Don't make the move, Ollie. Don't go for the stupid dive bomb. He's got to think smart here. He's got to think for the longer. He's got to think of just the end of this lap. I know Devstimo's holding it. Oh! And that might have just ruined Ollie's chances of getting P6.
I don't think it's just. I think it's like that's it. Yeah, Ollie's 2 seconds back to Dichilla now.
It's 3 seconds, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's Dichilla. He'll pull away.
Never say never.
He's on soft.
Not 3 seconds yet.
He's got them. His tires might be dead.
And that is, sorry, I didn't even see it. And that's Corey Marshall win the race as well. That is the Bahrain Grand Prix winner, Corey Marshall. Done with JD coming across the line to take 2nd place in the 2nd race of the season. So that was a very good. And on track as well, Tadpole taking P3.
Ollie's lost
followed in by Square. Finn taking P5. And that looks like Dichilla is going to take that away from Ollie. So Dichilla's going to come home P6. Devstimi P7. Ollie moves up to P7. He moves out by 1/10 of a second. That is a big shame for Ollie. Ollie, that is. Maybe if he'd just kept that ahead of Devstimi, maybe he'd just been able to keep that gap there. But
that was a good race.
Not the end of the world, and that is a very good race by Corey Marshall. Didn't really lose much time to JD, even though JD.
I thought JD would do a lot of better catching, but I guess not.
Yeah. And that is the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix. The only person to cross the line now is Z-Man, and that is Outrep trying to get out as quick as possible with no front wing. Jesus. What's the line? Z-Man takes that P11. Doesn't
P10.
Go, oh, P10, sorry. So you just take 1 point home for the McLaren team. And Ollie takes driver of the day. I could say the same thing. I would probably say that.
Not only the fact that the game has done that off of pure overtakes, the fact that the race he had, like,
yeah,
he performed well and got a good result, perhaps. It's nice to see the Williams up on the podium.
For Red Bull, taking 25 points home for the team, and himself, Corey Marshall, first win of the season.
Who I believe extends his championship lead, right?
I think did he win last race?
I will look at the standings for you now.
I don't know. And that is a Williams on there as well, so good race for all of them. But
yep, Corey Marshall's extended his lead up to 50 points.
Did he win last weekend?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 50 points for Corey.
I don't know.
He's unbeaten.
How many points is it for 3rd place again?
15.
Tadpole's taken his points tally up to 30 points, and Thermal JD in 2nd is how many points?
18.
That's taken himself all the way to, I believe, 30 points as well. So Tadpole and Thermal currently neck and neck in the championship.
Current leader of the championship is Corey Marshall.
By 20 points.
By 20 points.
So
he's nearly out of range. If he could win another race,
he has to finish top 3 to keep his championship lead next week.
Yep.
I've only worked it out for
As
the top 3
though,
so
next week, I'm pretty sure it's Vietnam.
Uh,
Yeah?
yep, Vietnam.
We head to Vietnam in a week's time. We are in a week's time because we are not, obviously, because it's we are here for F2 next week, I'm pretty sure as well, which is on Boxing Day.
Where are we for
and
next
then
week in F2?
The day after. We are on Baku.
Yes, Baku. Where I'm going to beat you again.
Where Finn will be in the comms box around Baku, the streets of Azerbaijan. But that is the end of the Bahrain race, and that is a very well-deserved win for Corey Marshall. So, as always, remember, thermal... sorry, let me read the intro. Alright, and as always, remember...
Just stop.
I can't do the end. I can't do the intro. Remember, TFR, the only league for you. Peace. Hold up.